Into the black light, exited the mass.
What's up, Lou?
You into the black light, exited the mass.
Shells.
You into the black light, exited the mass.
You out.
Into the black light, exited the mass.
Yo, we back again. If you're throwing in the towel, then you're back in sin. We need the Holy Spirit, please let the chaplain in. Here at the front door, chilling with a childish grin. We can now begin. Now the truth be told, we're riding on the light to let the youth get old. And following the one that will soothe your soul and take your bad situation and improve your role to release your flow. It's a long stretch to loosen all the nooses from the baby's necks. And tell the young ladies they should save the sex. And tell the young guys not to break their neck for the place of sex, but get the paycheck. And real women really don't play that. A wise lesson learned really way back. I used to okay that. The Lord saved me, Jack, from a life of whack. Come on.
Into the black light, exited the mass.
Oh,
You into the black light, exited the mass. You into
yeah.
the black
You might want to start paying attention on this next verse.
You into the black light,
Give
exited
me your
the
attention
mass.
for a minute. Damn. We from the same cut, but playing different positions. A top secret message got the president attention. Do what you do, just make the good folk listen. And trust me, yo, it's not about who you kissing. There is a plan to see you chewed up and shit out. The devil's burning red from the fire that we spit out. We on the get up, the hell with that down low. Cherish the gift of the wisdom that we found, yo. Still on the mission with the daily agenda. Your head's been cloudy, so I doubt you to remember that I walk with the king of kings inside me. Just like the root in India, I read. I volunteer, know the Lord didn't hire me. It is the spirit that inspired me. Water of life to show the chief where the fire be. We have no time for those that be acting grimy.
Yeah, I get it.
You see the light now? Boy, I've been talking to y'all for a while. You see, you thought this was for like some type of game. Man, revolution. Yeah. When you free your mind, your ass will follow. That's for real. And some of y'all locked up so bad, don't nobody have to put chains on you. Yeah, you chain yourself down mentally, spiritually. Come on, free your mind, dude. You a king. Free your mind, chick. You a queen. Let me get something with some feel to it, some funk to it. Come on. I think I like that. Can we get some heavy drums in there? More like Caribbean, soul, Caribbean. Yeah. Yes. Bounce to this. I'm just a black man, title, yo, you give me that. I like them imports, never push the Cadillac. And what you figure, Mr. Man, while you're kicking back with sick plans to get you stacked, making chickens fat. You know you into that, chilling with your timber cat. Intoxicated to the point, past sinful acts. Be very nimble, Jack, or Jill will get a water back. And have your heart broke just like a heart attack. Look where your power at, no, not the Midal cats. It's deeper than taps and hurricanes and old maps. The spirit flows, so my folks throw daps. Meant for the wise as well as the spoiled brats. So you can fold up or either you can fold back. I hold no judgment over those that have chose crack. Terror over habit that has been proven to hold back. With God on your side, you can get your soul back. Yeah, we need some 3 parts on this, man. So, I can't carry my boys at chorus. Come on, line up. Yo, we need y'all 3-part harmony on this. I don't know how you can work it out, but work it out. Hope you can see by the end of the night how deep this music is. What is it profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? No. Hope you can see by the end of the night how deep this music is. What is it profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? into the room, you feel a certain doom. You might lose your hearing from the sonic boom. Out of the mouth is a sword and I'm taking you out. You try to stop me and I'm faking you out. Man, I wish I had an apprentice to build this work. Collaborate on synthesis. And I hope you remember this. Keep your enemy near you. Far away, keep those that are dear to you. I hate beer, but I used to drink the brew. Heavily into the little habit turned deadly. I used to have a bud every day and all week. Intoxicated to the point where I couldn't hardly speak. So do the knowledge, that means hold your head. Let the past stay dead and keep a level head. And don't be misled. Remember most of what I said. I'm hot like times in a rock, but you gotta stop from working on your block.
By the end of the night, how deep this music is. What does it ride for the man to gain the world and lose his soul? Hope you can see by the end of the night how deep this music is. What does it ride for the man to gain the world and lose his soul?
Mike's handed, I'm speaking candid. Understand this is the way that the masses demand it. I have wisdom, but God planned it. General media planned it. I blow flows on beaches and make you wonder where the sand went. The Taliban spent more times in design to destroy cities. My rhymes inspire minds. I'm known as Big Papa, but I ain't your daddy yet. But I could be your bro if you could get the concept. There be many that stand whenever I rip, but it's devastation whenever I rip. I spit flows that hit like mouth on tits, straight legit. You fake rappers need to understand that felonies, gunfights and drugs don't make a true MC. And I will do more than talk this talk. I will defiantly walk this walk. There's no need to spaz. Your nose bleeding while I'm beating your ass. You in the cesspool.
Hope you can see by the end of the night how deep this music is. What does it ride for the man to gain the world and lose his soul? Hope you can see by the end of the night how deep this music is. What does it ride?
Ancient Chinese secret now.
In my music, and a lot of this music, it's only talking about the suppressed rising. I mean, the oppressed rising up against the oppressor. That's all. That's what my music's about. The oppressed rising up against the oppressor. So the only people that's scared are the oppressors. The only people who have any harm coming to them are those who oppress. Simple as that.
3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. It's time for a change, gotta bounce up. The oppressor's about to get tossed up. I'ma lay him out, execution style's too late for an apologetic claim. You wrapped in a coca flame, by God, it's overdue and your time is in the end. Lockjaw silent without sin. He put me on the planet for justice to win. The oppressor's about to get rolled down with suppressors attached in the war zone. Revolution can start in the air zone. I'm a messenger popping like Farrakhan, backed by the honorable who sits at the pinnacle, who judges the hypocritical, cynical, and the plentiful sinful. My thinking is critical. I'm just ventilating of the actions of the protective service. Quick to pull the Glock, blast and kill. This don't take any type of skill. I'm ill of all citizens who haven't took a stand. Oh, and it's too late when the caps get peeled. Don't believe in TC type. Ruin hits close to home. You gotta act the bone, but it got the dome when it's on the zone. All red on my vision through sight. It's killer be killed whenever I fight. From above, I'll be given the right. So you better be ready to ride tonight. On the way to the dawn daylight. We gon' rid them off, so gon' pass the kite. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender.
This world is such a, and when I say this world, I mean it. I don't mean in an ideal sense. I mean in everyday.
Y'all see Alexander?
It's such a gimme.
What's cracking? What's cracking?
Everybody back off. You know, everybody's like, you taught that from school, everywhere.
Yeah, I get up.
Successful.
I went to sleep kind of late, so
Gimme. Push. Step.
I get up and I prep in front of you. I don't give a damn. I was doing some things too. I didn't mean for everything to be seen. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, what's cracking on? What's going on? So y'all see the title up there. Any new subscribers, I appreciate you. I'm still kind of tired, guys, so it sucks, but I'm still a little tired. So I just want to bring out some suggestions. Every once in a while, I have these epiphanies, and that's the reason why I couldn't really go to sleep. I actually dozed off at about 7:30, 8 o'clock, I believe. After I got done with you guys, I dozed off, and I woke up about 45, like a 45-minute power nap, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, and as I stated, I will share stuff. I'm not going to be holding back. I don't make stuff up. I don't do it. I don't even know why I'm even saying that, because I already expressed to y'all that I would never really say that. But that's for some of you new individuals, because some of y'all still in this lethargic black tank of thinking. Somebody made a comment, and don't ever come on my posts. You know, I don't give a damn about Pegasus AI and all that other shit. Don't mean nothing to me. I don't give a damn about you narcissistic, sociopathic, TRT, jacked up on everything, eating the better food, fucking special operators. I don't give a flying fuck. I think they're having a hard time accessing where I'm coming from. You know, somebody was saying they was watching one of my videos and my eyes went from green to red. I was like, well, then that must be AI. I said, if you saw something, maybe you saw it because you was meant to see it. I don't know. I don't give a fuck about any of that. So don't come over my shit with your little lethargic ass, think you know everything, black this. There's no such thing as black. There's no such thing as white. Take religion and shove it up your ass. Am I saying something doesn't exist? You better believe something bigger than you exists. But I'm going to suggest something today, because a lot of you niggas seem to be stuck. When Miss Stewart put that out there, and when she first wrote in 85, it was ignored for a long time. When she wrote in 85, I was in the military. But I met her in the 90s and 2000. And that's when I was, you know, studying acting. And I did stand-up comedy for 3 years while I was in the military. And I always like to go to Apollo and share and help. And I used to stop at the Black Panther meetings. I just want to sit around and I'm going to tell you the truth. For a long time, I've been practicing being able to tap into people's cerebellum, decalcifying the pineal, and a number of things. So I used to go to the meetings to see who were the feds that were there. Come to find out, some of the head people were. I used to do other things too. I'm not going to see on here. So don't come over here with your little shit talking black and this, that, and other. And then I go and look at your page because I study people and I see that you're just full of shit. Don't come over here with it. Go the fuck somewhere else. Get the fuck out of here. Okay? $40 grams of caffeine ain't shit. So anybody that's worried about rise coffee or anything like that with caffeine, it's naturally occurring. Because in most coffees, it has anywhere from over 280 to 400 to 1,000 fucking milligrams. So please stop talking to me as if you know me. Okay? Well studied in this world y'all call. Now, what I want to address, the reason why I said that, and as you see, the matrix or the evil eye. What is the paradigm steeped in and based upon when you want to talk about your existence? Is it an evil eye or is it a good washing of the constructs of evil? Hypothetically, or let's say in a fantasy world, let's say that you are the creator of creation. Well, let's say creation is just a moment of purging yourself of all iniquities. What if your whole desire to be so perfected was to establish yourself through trillions of different identities, lives, forms, anything to construct the narrative, and then to allow things to progress and happen, knowing that at the end, none of it will ever have mattered. Because all you were doing was removing all the things that are within you, whether it be male and female, something that truly doesn't exist or exists. Lizard people or you, little grays or whatever. What if they are a paradigm of a reality, conscripted in a fictional narrative, but brought to the life, I guess life, in a sentient manifestation of a plethora of information in all the lands. Even when I showed you the map, Mouse Confounding, we use that. There are other ones. There are other maps other than his. Where you think he got his from? What if that was the neural network? What if everything was like Bankhead or Bankhead or Buckhead, Georgia? You have a very ritzy and then a very gay gangstery. You get what I'm saying? What if all that was a self-purge? And what we think is time means nothing because he put secrets in there to remind himself during this time that all the ugly you see will be destroyed and all the good will be that which equates to what creation is. I don't think, I can't say a whole lot. I just want to paint a picture. You were creators and you were set apart for a reason. They attempting to destroy the good blood is like the cancer cell. I really want you to pay attention. I really want you not to buy into it. I really want you to think about it. Hypothetically. So while everybody is doing everything, Candace Owens talking about the Americans with flags killing people under tunnels who are innocent, no gun wielding anything, just exterminated them. What if they're the cancer, the tumors? And they think that they're going to win when it's not about a win. What if the things with lasers and everything else are just attempting to destroy, and they're not cutting away the cancer? They are the cancer, and they're fighting a battle that can't be won because at any moment we could become one and wake up. When I say one, I mean everything. I mean the wind. I mean, I don't think you really are getting it. I think you're conceptualizing based on the fact that some of you know that I'm an artist. No, this is beyond that. I was permitted and allowed to see things, to meet individuals, to hear languages, to hear thoughts. Because the cancer is out of control. Does it mean that it's going to win? Of course not. This was written in. There's no way. This is written in. I need y'all to know that the fantasy of it all, if you want to look at it that way, I'm not going to tell you what I think or know. I'm expressing something because the cancer right now has got a foot up because it seems like the good bloods are just, the good blood is hiding instead of doing what it's supposed to do. See, when the white blood cells rise up to fight the cancer, many white blood cells die. But just like collard greens and mustard green, when you go out to the garden, you must prune the dying ones, and when you prune the dying ones, 2 good ones replace it. How many of you garden? Garden. Do you know what gardening means? It means nurturing the soil, that where you have red clay, that if you put the seeds and you put the appropriate seeds in there, even the appropriate grass, the weeds aren't so bad because weeds are medicinal if you put them in the right proper place above the ground. The soil becomes, what is it called? It becomes blackened. What is that infused with? What's the cause of that? The fact that the earth, written in not too long ago, it didn't rain, but the earth had dew that watered itself as the brain, as the Christian source around it. There's a benefit to everything. But why is it that most people aren't getting it? Well, the cancer is still being cut away. The only problem is you must get the perverted red blood cells that are going to become cancers. You must allow them to grow, or otherwise they will hide with the red blood cells. Are you getting what I'm saying here? That all this flat plane that we see, we know in existence, the cancer is so busy wanting to keep it in the compilation of a battle. That means a circle. It doesn't mean circle of life which spirals outwards. They mean to make it infinite, which infinite is this. Infinite is not this. This is a repeating cycle. This is not discernment. This is destruction on a cataclysmic scale, chaos infused. Are you starting to get it? I'm saying hypothetically. I'm not looking for you people who are you blood cells that cooperate or have been compromised, that are waiting to expose yourself as the cancer you are. Hypothetically, what if one existence, its domain is not to actually make anything, or it is, but first it must bring purity upon itself. I'm not saying this is the word that's used. It's like, say if I was a creature who gave you a language and you knew not it. By your actions, I can read everything that you're doing without having to give it a label. See, we've been inundated with labels and words to which we at one time never had to utilize. This is the cleansing, the calming, or the culling. This is the reaper out there to gather the wheat, to which has to be taken and not put on some machine or belt, but then shaken in the wind to separate the chaff. See, what if everything is a greater picture of a puzzle, but only with one end, to make sure that creator of creation or creation itself is at its purest form? So it had to live those. As we said, Theodore Albert Herzl was a cancer, a tumor that had to be cut away. And its false existence going all the way back to when the Rockefellers stole their name and their group of consistent different cancers, but they must live out and exact. Now, cancer can be cured. The issue at hand is that this cancer is being purged and it doesn't know it. I'm saying, I'm painting a picture. If you just came in, you might want to just leave and come back and watch it later. A lot of you come and watch, you don't want to hit like and support because some of you, a lot of you are, as like I'm talking about, the cancers. You just haven't fully changed that. So all this black nonsense, somebody commented, I was going to actually share the post, but I'm not here to be demeaning. I don't have to be when I'm cutting the cancer away. You will always show yourself to be a tumor, a form of cancer of some sort. And yet you can cleanse it if you choose. Ergo, why I'm always saying you have a choice. But here it is. Cancer thinks it can win. That does not disbar in this fictional parlay, because this is actually a monologue, not a dialogue. There's nobody responding. This doesn't mean, that the cancer can adapt. But as I stated, it also doesn't mean that the cancer can't be ridden like that faster. It is that in creation, in order to know what love is, not by what we see today, not by what we think we know, but what exists before the word love even became something. So I say idiots and fools. That's nothing but another nomenclature for cancer. I say dumb fucks, fake Jews. That means duplicating blood that's synthetic, that is not real. And yet, while they're destroying the good blood, that some blood is unaware of how good it is because it has been mislabeled and put into a bag and separated. Just as they take the umbilical cord and stretch it and pull from it to make things to better themselves because they are dying. And then they incorporate many others, whether cloning or not. Cloning is real by the narrative. Oh, it's very real. I didn't want to get into this shit. The issue at hand is the parameters and the dialogue of control. There is no control. Everything is being allowed to happen. Hypothetically. I wasn't kidding when I said I write. I write because I have to. I'm supposed to. They increase the cancers in the good blood because they want the good blood to be duplicated. Ergo, the movie Body Snatchers. But all of it can be stopped quicker than that. The thing is, it must be told to self. aren't we always speaking on self-awareness, self-ascension, rising? What do you believe in your I'm going to use the word believe. What do you believe in your phonetics of deeper appreciation of understanding? What is it that you really gather from it? Many people know I love to listen to Manny B. Hall and, well, a plethora of individuals. If you're doing the research, then you might be able to name them. I'm not going to. I give Manny P. Hall when there's hundreds. Yes. And I like to go to sleep and wake up and be mumbling words I don't know nothing about. That's just magnificent. Yet I'm also aware that there's other red blood cells out there attempting to remind itself and to displace the cancer attempting to incorporate itself amongst the good blood. When they say the Negro set apart, the relationship between the fake Jew and the Negro, I say fake because that's what they are, is because one is a thief. It's a cancer, a tumor. The other one is just living its natural life that has been interrupted. And duplication matters have happened. But what if I say all of it means nothing in the bigger picture, because the cancer won't exist ever. And it can be removed totally. Self-purification. I'm using these words because they mean something to you. To me, they mean absolutely nothing. What I am stating is to see beyond what you think you see, or what you think you believe. And remember, the purpose, ergo warlike, compared to war. There, first of all, war, there's no appreciation. It is to set a standard to say not again. The liar is warlike, so it will utilize that as it further perverts to say not again with a lie, to be the abstract of deception, to deceive. Just like the Holocaust, there's 6 million of them died. There weren't even that many in country because most of the military were the same people, the Gujar, the Shahzars. Whether you want to say Ashkenaz or you want to say some of the other relatives in the bloodline. Ergo, while we have O negative, O positive, ABHB, blah, 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 blah. Why is it that people are having a hard time seeing this? Hypothetically. I actually thought I was allergic to honey, when actually you cannot be allergic to honey, but you can be allergic to whatever the bees are utilizing, whether it's wildflowers, or whatever they may be using. Now, again, some of you have the potential to be the blood that has light in it that can destroy just upon approaching and make the white blood, make the cancer cells disappear. The fact of the matter is, some of you don't know this. So you give warnings out. Leave me alone. Don't bother me. But the cancer's too stupid to know better. So they go even further by making more synthetic things instead of the natural harmonic balance of frequency, which everything is derived from, everything. They make numbers and all that other stuff that means nothing. In the finite of empty space, which is full of everything, but not how we perceive it, because everything is what we see, right? What about what we don't see? Would that be everything? I know we have a lot of people that come here and they really think they know.
9283.
And they can't help themselves because they see the destruction, so that's what they acclimate to. It's like the soldiers, not all, but the ones who are chosen, who murdered the children underground in our old world tunnels, and the new ones they've created. And their screams are heard all over, and nobody does nothing because most of you are scared because they made a movie in the 80s called Chud and a few other things. So, and besides the fact that y'all are still fighting each other, red blood it does at times turn on each other. Again, that which has been compromised, that has not fully changed. Yet it can be purified, cleansed. The issue at hand is the cancer in this immediate is having other cancers do its best without even knowing what I am talking about, hypothetically. And in the end, all the cancer will be gone. Don't worry. There will be no pain, no remembrance, or none of this. Because everything will become the one again, hypothetically. Yet, imagine if there was no cancer. It would just be a beautiful existence beyond. And something that creation of creation itself, not him, her, could dynastically reverberate and create creations of other creations. Could you imagine that? Hypothetically. They will continue because when a cancer cell exists, it exists as a cancer cell. Oh yes, it can be cleansed. Yes, it can. And you actually have seen that. Clan members who changed over, expatriates who became secret society, gullible idiots, went out murdering and doing all the things that the major cancer does, and realized something was wrong. Well, they had come across things that they could not ignore, things that touched them. Not through manipulation. Cancer is through manipulation. So again, they became a good blood, righteous blood, whatever narrative you want to paint with this shit we call words. But what if it's all just, like I said, a symposium to acknowledge all the cancers? That's not supposed to be. Let's say creation of creation went dormant to eradicate everything within itself and gave itself no time limit to allow itself to see more. Remember, they're always telling you we're all united. We're all actually one. Yet, there's disease and change and manipulation and manifestation of things. There's a reason why you're not supposed to sleep with your brothers and sisters. There's a reason why red blood cells travel through how many miles of blood, veins, and capillaries? There's a reason why they function in the heart and the lungs, the silica, the intestines, the colon, the gallbladder, everything, the tongue, the eyes. Everything is a map, a road map of greater expressions, hypothetically. And the cancer would only want to find, label, and undo things to establish something synthetic, as if it's going to manifest change in something greater than its existence. It's only for identification purposes and destruction. What if? And the red blood cells that are destroyed, it's no more mere than molecular, oxygen, blah, 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 blah. And the body continues to produce. We don't die, we multiply. Ergo, the farming, collard greens, turnip, mustard greens, when you remove all the weeds, then you prune, what happens is a doubling, even in size. I just wanted to bring that to light. So do not come over here with your mouth on, white and black, scary, compromised blood, with your stank self, with your tumor, with your cancer. Change it. That's if we see it hypothetically. Anyway, that's all I wanted to bring this morning. Appreciate y'all coming in, and we will read in about 3 or 4 hours. One reading today, but it's going to be about an hour and a half worth. Just want to let you know. Supposed to come this morning. I decided after that dream and everything, this is what needed to be discussed. Oh, it's a lot. What's going on, beloved? T. Hines. Much love. I like to see y'all greet each other, actually, more than me. Delusions. What's up, Ganja? What's going on, beloved? Hey, baby girl. That's my love right there. Somebody get it twisted. 7 grams. Love you, brother. What's happening? Yo, Legend of Naga Charlie. What's going on? Power. You already know. Got to fight the cancers, beloved. You already know. Well, Max V. You couldn't hear me, bro? Did it go down or something? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? I didn't know. Okay. It might have been on your side, though. Grant, hey, I am Baby Girl Slaughter. What's up, beloved? Appreciate that, hon. Then nobody's going to donate. Don't worry about it. Benji Nancy, Grand Ascension. What's going on? What's going on, Nafi? What's happening? It's good to see you guys here. Anyway, appreciate you. Could y'all hear me? Did anybody else have an issue with hearing? Could y'all hear me? Everything? I didn't. It was funny. I just had to hit on that live chat again. See, y'all just baited away. I got to hit on live. It used to be where y'all be up for a minute. It has top chat, live chat, super chat, member, and super chat messages. I don't think anybody sent me anything over there. So, yeah, y'all can send me stuff in super chat if you want. But yeah, I just saw Paulie Cook this morning. I sent him 5. And I meant to send 10, but I thought I put 10, and it said 5. I don't know what was going on. I have money, y'all, to fiat, whatever you want to call this crap, cancer. Anyway, so he had another one that came on, which is pretty good. Talking about, and I've been saying this for a long time. There are miles upon miles upon miles of underground fissures and tunnels, and with all kind of abandoned, especially in Philly and New York, Jersey, even over here. There's underground tunnels that go everywhere, and I'm talking about even down to miles. But wouldn't that be like the blood bank? I guess you could say. Okay, one. Okay. All right. Anyway, appreciate you guys. I ordered another book last night. I ain't gonna discuss it. I took which it was there, and you remember the other ones. I already ordered those books, so hopefully this week is when we should see it. I'm gonna take a break from super chatting people, not because I can't. It's just, I do unto others as blood supports blood by transporting oxygen, right? Minerals, all that good stuff. Blood isn't selfish. And then we would think in the world that, well, if we keep just going back and forth, giving this, that, and other, see, that's the compromised blood when it thinks like that. There's a reason why when I see somebody on the corner, it doesn't matter if they're hamming to get drunk to go jump in a Mercedes, I still give $2, $3, $5 because I don't give the fiat meaning. The cancer gave it meaning. The purging from things. What are you doing buying fruit? What are you doing purchasing water? The cancer is deep, and it has to be cut out because without it, everything regenerates. I don't think y'all get it. So I don't beg y'all. I've been doing this for a minute to express something to you, and you showed your gluttony and greed, except for the beloved, powerful women. The men have manifested stingy, greedy, needless things with purpose that's not just self-infuriating, that shows that they can either be compromised or they are weak red blood cells. I'm not saying to make you give me anything. I don't want you to give me nothing. We have a system of broken, compromised, cancer, a tumor that knows that it is robbing the arteries, the veins, from all the organs functioning. Are you starting to see? Yes, I've written a lot of this, and nobody could take it. I've already poor man copyrighted it, so no fake Jew can come along. If I see a movie, poor man copyright is notified. That's how we destroy the cancer. And besides, I know other things. that the cancer can't create shit other than more cancer. All it can do from the red blood cells is still, are you starting to get it? So until all this is said and done, the entire earth over, like you see Antarctica, a lot of cancer out there. They don't want the red blood cell to spread and bring the good news, the minerals and the support and the supply of oxygen and everything else, while they rob you, attempting to make you cancers or subjugate you to feed off of. Does that make any sense? I hope it does. Share this. Oh yeah, this is all written down. It's not like I'm just making it up. Yet, we say hypothetically. If the cancer wasn't cancer, and if it was so smart, delusion of smart. Because you got to remember, a lot of people practicing right now in medicine and jobs and all that, hundreds of thousands of foreigners and pale skins, their degrees are fake. Online. So like a lot of ones that come from certain countries, Hindustan, Africa, come here working, they're online, bought and paid for. The real good blood is being sabotaged by saboteurs. Appreciate you guys taking the time, and I'm going to go ahead and sign off.